Guys, we are here with Becky this afternoon. I just wanted to show you a couple of things with her. So one really important thing, especially with Becky, is that the positioning of her leash is super important, especially with her. She responds so much better when her leash is positioned properly. So right now, it's fallen down. You can see it's not at the base of her skull. So you can see the difference when I apply pressure. She did good, but she responds so much better. So like when we first started, as soon as I applied it to the pressure points in her skull, she would actually like buck up on me because she could feel it like immediately, and she was very sensitive to it. So here you can see how little pressure you need to use with her when it's positioned correctly. So I barely need any. As soon as I stop and I apply the pressure, notice she kind of like shook her head a little bit. That's her saying that she feels it and she understands. She gets a little distracted a little easily, and she's only had the name Becky for a few weeks, so I'm doing a lot of name recognition. Becky, yes. So that's name recognition, just calling her name and rewarding her and marking it with a yes as soon as she looks at me, so she understands Becky means turn and look at my handler. Becky, yes, good girl. Okay, heel. So you can see if I pull up, it makes a big difference rather than if I pull back, it kind of makes it slip down on her neck, right? So you want to make sure that you're positioning your leash correctly, nice and high up, and doing a straight up and down pressure until butt hits and then pressure releases. So she tried to get up. I'm going to block with a little spatial pressure because she's distracted by one of my neighbors right now. And we're not going to start moving just yet, because if I start moving, clearly she's not going to just like focus on me. She's totally distracted by something else right now, right? So we have loose pressure. Even though she's distracted, I need to keep this loose so that when I need to communicate with her, I have that pressure, right? So pressure on, pressure off. Pressure only means something if pressure goes away, right? So Becky, heel. Good girl. Yep. So you can see she's distracted. So when she's distracted, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a lot of direction changes, right? I'm going to go left and right, make zigzag patterns, do anything I need to get her to focus on me. If I am not a leader for her, there's no way she can follow me. I have to be the one that's in control. If I let her just follow, go wherever she wants and she's not following me, then she's not, I'm not taking control of the situation, which is vital when you're doing a heel. A heel doesn't mean let's just take a walk right now. It means follow my lead, go wherever I go. So she really needs to be paying attention for it to work. That's the whole point of a heel. So you need to do things to keep yourself more interesting than the distractions around you. And that's either going to be to stop, pop, or change directions. So we have stop, go into a calmer state of mind. Pop, which means pay attention, focus on me, or slow down. And change directions. Change directions is great, because what happens when she gets slightly ahead of me and I turn, now she's slightly behind me, right? So I'm never going to let her take control of the walk, because I'm always going to switch things up on her, right? If she's focused on something else, I have to make myself more interesting to keep her focused on me rather than what else is interesting. So Becky's doing great. She was a big puller when she first started. She didn't really have any leash manners. She's really doing great with this. As far as I know, Becky is still looking for a new home. She is staying with a potential foster family, as we'll call it, but they're the ones that are housing her right now and getting training for her so that she has a better chance of finding a forever home. And she's doing really good. She's a really sweet girl. She just needs some mental stimulation. She's really interested in distraction. She gets really excited, but she's a sweet pea, and she listens well when you get her focusing on you. So right there, she sees something that's distracting. She's going to hold pressure and calm her down. Good girl, Becky. Good girl, Becky. Okay. There you have it, guys. There's just cute couple little things that I wanted to talk to you about. Becky. There you go, girl. Okay, Becky. Good girl. Good girl, Becky. So there you have it, guys. Hope that helps If you guys need help training your dog or getting your dog to heel nicely with you, give us a call today. We'd be happy to help you. Have a good one.